Conquerors, warriors, welcome in to another edition of the Front Seven Rush Show. I'm Vince Ingram. Got my superstar producer, big time Bijan Kelly. Big time Bijan Kelly. Big time Bijan Kelly. Big time Bijan Kelly.
All right. How about now? Look, I'm talking through this mic, the webcam mic, because for some reason this one just wouldn't turn on me. Yo!
What's up, man?
Sorry about that.
Nah, I mean, it's almost expected now. You always come in right on cue, and a lot of times I can't hear you.
Ah man.
But you always get it worked out in a matter of seconds.
Ah man.
I'm starting to think that's your intro. You do it on purpose.
No, I wish that'd be no, I don't wish. I don't wish. That's
Nah,
not
that's
it.
not it, huh?
That ain't it. Uh-uh.
Mm,
I mean, it'd be one thing if we're like on stage, like Saturday Night Live,
right.
you know.
Yeah. That's
Nah,
what's up.
real quick, how are you?
I'm I got a couple of issues going on, man, but overall I'm good.
Yeah, good,
Yeah.
good, good,
Um
good.
my little pickup truck, I gotta try to put a motor in it or um
Pickup
I was
truck.
in the market, huh?
You got a pickup truck?
Yeah, my little burgundy pickup truck that I drive around. You seen that truck, right?
I don't know. I feel like you got 10 cars at this point. I don't know.
Nah, I don't have the three cars, man. I got the
You know what? That's not a little truck. I see why you call it little. No, I know what truck you're talking about.
right. Yeah, you seen my pickup truck.
Yeah, the way you it's not a little truck, man.
Oh well, I mean, with my truck, man, I gotta put a motor in my truck. Motor's
Okay.
going out in it, and I didn't. What can you do?
Yeah, what can you do? I mean, my truck is actually I think I need a gas fuel pump or something. It won't turn over. The
You might just need to
battery
change the fuel filter in it.
fuel filter. Okay, okay.
Yeah, you just you always start the cheapest first.
Yeah.
So you change the fuel filter, that may fix your problem.
All right. I didn't know that. Cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Cool.
yeah. All you
Well,
gotta do is call me.
yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
I didn't want to add on another problem, but Vince, you know how there is a 1,000 follower requirement on TikTok to go
I
live?
know. Yeah.
Did you see the screenshot I sent you?
Um.
It's cool if you didn't. I can tell you what it says.
No, I didn't see it.
So so TikTok has this thing called Live Studio where you can use their TikTok app, and you can, go live in multiple places and do more advanced things with your live.
Right.
They have that thing locked down. So
Mm.
I was able to download it only because the account is over 1,000 followers. But once I downloaded it, it said to use it, you have to have at least 10,000 followers.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and that's only for a 7-day trial. TikTok is interesting, and
Yeah.
so then after that 7-day trial, if you you know, I guess I don't know what has to be done or confirmed in that 7 days. After
Hmm.
that, you're opened up to a 180-day access.
Mm.
So your access to like TikTok's live studio,
Right.
it's only
100.
180 days long, and then it has to be renewed. So it's a
Uh,
constant like renewal process.
Right.
I mean, they got that puppy locked down.
Yeah, they make it pretty. It's not easy.
No,
Um, it's not easy at all. But with that access, I was thinking, but if you did that, we couldn't go on like we're doing now, right? If you
no, we
just
could. If we had 10,000, we could actually stream from here and stream to TikTok.
mm, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But still, that's just a trial for 180 days.
Well, no, the trial is 7 days, and then after that, if you are if you're good, I gotta read more on what exactly the 7 days, like why that's a thing. But after
Mhm.
that, then you gain full access, but for 180 days at a time.
Okay. Every 180 days, you got to renew.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And it says pretty much it'll be renewed if your access hasn't been revoked, if you go live for more than 25 minutes at least 2 times um, in the past 30 days. Yeah. So, I mean, that's easy. Going live for more than 25 minutes at least 2 times in the past
Right.
30 days. That's easy.
Right.
But just got to get to that point.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. But we're trying to work it out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying if you got any free Saturdays, I think I sent you, a little plan. If you got any free Saturdays, I think maybe one Saturday a
Mm-hmm.
month, some hours, we could
Mm-hmm.
we could knock out some things, man. We could knock out some things.
Okay. Well, I mean, let's work toward that. I know the next few Saturdays I'm gonna be tied up, but
Same, same.
you know, I think we'll probably maybe be getting a break right there at the same time, somewhere at the
Yeah.
same time. Yeah.
Um, when's your next vacation?
I don't know, man.
I figured you'd say that.
Yeah, I
I
don't
hate to
know.
I hate to say it, man. I'm going on vacation before you.
I'm sure. Um, yeah, I'm sure, man.
I'm going next week. My
Oh
birthday.
yeah, yeah.
My
You way
birthday.
before me.
My birthday's next week. I'm going for a
Okay,
whole week to Cancun.
okay, okay.
Just me
Already
and my
said.
lady.
Already booked
Paid
and
for,
all that.
time put in, all that.
Just you and you and one other person.
Yeah, yeah, me and Tanae. Yeah,
Okay, cool. That's gonna be cool, man. You
yeah,
need it,
man.
brother. You need it.
It'll be fun. I mean, I'm sure you've been on plenty of vacations in your adulthood. This will be like my first. This will be my first. So
First one without your parents.
yeah, probably yeah. Since
Yeah,
I was younger, yeah.
right.
Other than that, I've gone out for like work, but yeah, no, yeah, yeah.
Just a whole relaxing, put your feet up, your hair down,
Uh-huh.
vacation where
Yep.
you just it's gonna be
Yeah.
cool, man.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
cool.
I just hear too many people say, yeah, we went to Jamaica this time, Montego Bay, and we went to
Hmm.
Mexico this time, and oh, now we want to go to Germany, and I'm like, okay, it's
Yeah,
time to join that pool of people.
exactly, bro. Exactly, man. I mean, that sounds. You're absolutely right, man. I'm happy for you, Doc. This is just gonna be one of many. Cause once you go, especially when your lady enjoys it, then she'll just be booking them. You know what I'm saying? You'll come up with a once, a twice a year type of thing, or 3 times a year type of thing. You know what I mean? Uh,
3 times a year, I hope. Dang.
yeah. I mean, when you get yourself situated, it's doable, especially with you two, because y'all don't have any kids. So
Yeah, yeah, especially.
that's a big deal in itself to
I think he froze.
have to get kids ready. Yeah, I was doing good too, man. Maybe I just freeze when you make the screen bigger. And I don't know what it is. It's like you said, man. It's just this camera. It's this
Yeah.
camera, man. So I
Yep.
have to go in and I have to get off the good looking camera, the HD camera, and
I didn't even realize it. Yeah, it was lasting me for a good long time too, about 15 minutes.
right.
Yeah.
But once you just switch to just
No,
putting it
it
bigger,
froze. It froze before I did that.
did it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm
But
trying to reset you, but I can't do it from my
but
end.
we do know it's the camera because when I get off that camera and get back on this camera,
Smooth. It just
it,
goes
it
the
comes
whole.
out, but it's just that this has me fuzzy.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
has me fuzzy. But I mean, better to be fuzzy and seen than good
But
looking and
fuzzy
froze.
and seen and good looking and froze.
Yeah. So it's all good, man. Jimmy, what's up, man? Look
um,
like we got a lot of people watching, the LeBron James, I mean the Lakers game tonight, since it's gonna be their
the
last game.
LeBron James game.
The last game, man. This they lose tonight, they out of it.
Who are they going against?
They playing Denver, but I mean they down 3-0. So they lose this game, they out of it.
Man, how fast do these games go? We were just talking about the Warriors, and I'm sure they cleared the Warriors off the board.
No, they play every other day.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, that's basketball, man. They gotta play, man.
Man.
The finals start June the 1st, so they gotta get these games out the way.
So was Lakers? I'm sure they beat the Warriors now. Huh?
The Lakers beat the Warriors, but Denver is beating the crap out of the Lakers right
Is
now.
that Denver Nuggets?
Denver Nuggets, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they beating the brakes off of the Lakers. I don't know what the guy. I mean, when I was looking earlier, LeBron them actually was winning by 3. So
Um,
yeah, we'll do the show tonight, and by the time we finish the show, they just be like in second half. You know what I'm saying?
oh, okay,
So
yeah.
we don't really miss much, man. But I got some stuff. I just, even if it's just me, you, and Jimmy, man, I got a few things I want to discuss, man. And this first thing that I want to bring up, Jimmy he better chime in on this, man. And I might get a lot of pushback for this, but I don't care. This is me. I don't care. The prom. You know about the prom. Everybody knows about the prom.
Oh yeah,
The
prom.
high
It's
school
prom
prom.
time.
It's prom time. Look here, man. I'm looking through TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, just social media.
Yeah.
Look, bro, it must not be a lot of these daddies in the house. And the reason I say this is some of these dresses these little girls are wearing, man, is super inappropriate to me, man. I mean, some of these little girls are wearing prom dresses, see-through prom dresses, bro.
See-through?
Man, with or they look like some of them, man, was crazy. That you could actually, you know what I'm saying?
That's got to be the school. I know you said dad, and I know you want to point it at the parents, but the school has the dress code, right?
No, dog. No, dog. I mean, the school you may be right with what you're saying, but no, man, this is on. You know what this is? Have you ever heard of? You've heard before. I know Jimmy heard this. Well, you got a dad that he played football in high school or basketball in high school, and he didn't make it. And then they say, then when his son comes, he's really, really rough on the son. And they said, he's trying to live through his son.
Yep.
Bro, to me, this is the moms, man. I mean, because probably 9 times out of 10, most of these moms used to look like their daughters in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about it. Most of these moms that has these daughters, they probably used to look like their daughters in high school, or even granddaughters. They probably used to look like their granddaughters in high school. I even take it up to that, man. I think it's that same type of energy that they putting out to where they okay with these little girls wearing these inappropriate dresses, man.
Yeah. Okay. So they're trying to you live through them. What do they call it? Live through them vicariously.
Yeah. I mean, because what other reason would they be okay with these kids, these girls dressing like this? Yeah, they it's high school scenes, but bro,
That's,
this
but
is a lot, man.
I mean, I want to argue against that,
Well,
but
I
they
mean, go do
moms,
your thing.
I can't because I've moms take moms take their daughters to get prom dresses. I mean, moms are at least a big part in it. Typically, what I've seen.
Man, they're a huge
I can
part,
only
bro.
speak from my experience, but yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen moms, past relationships I've been in or friends I've had, like, or cousins. Moms are a huge part of the prom dress. So I mean, I think you're spot on. Like, if they're going to to the prom wearing something that's showing their whole thigh, or like you said, see through or something, then I mean that was something the mom saw.
Dude, the whole thigh is mild.
Oh, that's
Now,
mild. Oh,
I
that's
mean,
mild.
the whole thigh is mild.
Oh,
Everybody's thighs out. All the
oh,
little girls' thighs are out,
okay,
straight
okay.
off the muscle.
Thighs up. We're talking about next level.
We talking about next level, bro. Where I mean, they damn near can't sit down without showing the goodies in the
Oh,
sequence.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
What's up, Julie? And it's just to me, man, it's just sad, dog. And I mean, Xavier's not on to call me an uncle, but hey, I'll be an uncle. Cause to me, it's just way, way inappropriate, man. And I gotta always refer back to myself, man. Our girls didn't wear no dresses like that. And I mean, they was some nice looking girls, nice dresses, and some of them was fitting or whatever. But these little girls now, man, they just take it to a whole nother level, bro.
Sheesh.
They just take it to a whole nother level, man.
I wish
And
I had a reference for what you're talking about. I can just take your word for it because I know that just casual clothing today is different. So I'm sure prom dresses are wild now.
yeah, they are, man. Um, Julie said, I don't think the body positive movement is helping. I know moms who don't want to tell their daughter not to risque clothes in case it hurts the kid's body image. See that? And that's the thing too, BJ, where they scared to even say something to the girls, man. Jimmy said these girls wearing clothes
Oh, you're
to
right.
nighttime, so nighttime shouldn't be worn outside the bathroom.
Right.
Mom's right beside them walking around in public. He's right. He's right. Some of these little girls, man. I was at this weekend at the mall, and the mom had on I guess the shorts was made this way, BJ. Well, they
Hmm.
was cut like the daisies, but the bottom part of the booty was out, man. And the mom had on some. The two little girls had on some.
No,
I'm
man.
telling you.
Now, see, and that kind of goes in line with that whole thing. And this is, I guess, we're blaming moms for at least for the first part of this, because moms, we love you, but
Well, I mean, but well, let me ask you this. What do you think about why dads can't overrule this, man? If they in the house, why they not overruling this? Do
well,
they just get thrown around?
it's got to be that whole body positive thing, and and her body, her choice kind of thing. It's got to be that, right? I'll make sure at least.
God, I can't rock like that, man. I thank God. I guess I gotta thank God, man. That I mean,
I
of course, I had boys, but
right. Yeah, yeah. That's not even a movement for dudes. Body positivity, like his body, his choice. Like that's not even a thing.
nah.
But yeah. But I mean, it's not that I don't support that because I do. I do support like a big girl should be able to wear something without having people talking about her. But I mean, people are gonna be people. If they don't like it, they're gonna be assholes. If they like it, then they're gonna be fans.
Mm,
I think it's just taking it too far. Where what's her name, Lizzo?
yeah.
It's like when when you have someone like Lizzo walking around, and who knows, maybe she's encouraging like 12-year-old like girls, 12-year-old big girls to dress like her.
Mm,
Oh, but Lizzo does it. It's like, hold up. Um, I've never seen anyone that's promoting that ever say, "Hey, but this is only for adults."
right.
Hey, but don't actually wear this. This is just me making a statement. You know.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Instead, it's like just promoted. Like, yeah. This is what you do to make a statement. You go this way. You know.
Man, hey, look, bro. It's to me, it's sad, man. I had to stop looking at it because I'm like, this is ridiculous, man.
There's
This
no
is ridiculous.
disclaimer. What happened to the disclaimer?
Yeah. Julie says it's a parent's job to guide their girl to dress in a way that is classy. It's something they need to know, like being like tying their shoes. I absolutely agree, Julie. I absolutely agree. If you don't buy snacks and chips and cookies and cakes, your kid can't eat that crap at home.
That's true.
That's my philosophy, man. You see a chubby kid, it's because the moms and the dads are buying that crap.
Right.
If they
Yeah.
don't buy it, the kids don't eat it. And she absolutely right, man. If they talk to the little girls and say, hey, this dress is a little inappropriate. I mean,
Mhm.
you can't even bend over without showing your secret.
Yeah.
So let's go a different route. This ain't classy. This ain't
Mhm.
sexy. You don't want to be that girl.
Yeah, because it's and it should be more of just a common sense thing of like just teaching them common sense of you want to dress where you're going to a dance. Okay, dress in something that you can dance in.
Right.
I mean, do you want to be naked on the dance floor? No. Okay, well then you're gonna be spending your whole night, doing this and pulling this down and
But check out this. Check out what Vicky say. It's not just Lizzo, it's Beyonce, Sierra, and the Kardashians and others. She's absolutely right, man. Those are the girls that these little girls want to mock themselves after.
yeah,
So if they doing it, BJ, you think that plays a big part in it? That these little girls and the moms are saying, well, I guess if it's good enough for Beyonce, it's good enough for my daughter to be on stage and not have nothing on.
yeah, yeah. Because there used to be a good blend, I think, of you have your more like risque
Mm-hmm.
celebrities, and then you got like your like more classier ones. But now
Right
everyone wants to do something risque.
now.
Well, we're
Uh,
now it's not even risque now.
mm-hmm.
Seeing Kim Kardashian, Beyonce, Sierra, Lizzo, seeing their cheeks out is just like, oh yeah, we expected that. Like
Expect
like you expect my mic to be off when we start the show. you
right, right.
know?
And you absolutely right what you said, because back in the day, Lil Kim came out and was like that. All the rest of those rappers, man, those females, they wasn't like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So, they was like they kept their clothes on. Lil Kim was the only one came out that was halfway naked, or
Yeah.
mostly naked.
And that was her whole thing, being different. So it's like,
Right.
will it be a drastic switch where today's different is like more conservative, in the next 10 years?
Hmm.
Like,
And you absolutely right. Like what you said, now it's just normal. I mean, you expect Rihanna to have her cheeks out.
and when she did it at the Super Bowl, everybody was like, "Oh, whoa," "Oh, she's pregnant." They found something else to focus on, but there was shock that people expected Rihanna. I know for a fact they expected it because it was the first time I ever bet. You remember I told you I was betting on the Super Bowl, and
Mm-hmm.
I downloaded whatever little betting app that's popular, and one of the bets was that how whether she'd show cleavage or whether
Right.
this would happen or whether that would happen in
Right.
in terms of her wardrobe, and it's like
Right.
there were
Ain't that something?
expectations
Yeah.
on that. Yeah,
So Vic said, "How can mom tell her daughter how to dress if she has her butt out? If Sierra and Rihanna and all them had a butt out, but." So what's your take on that, man? I still think mom and dad is the final the factor who what these kids do. I'm not letting Michael Jordan and I'm not letting Michael Jordan and Patrick Mahomes be the one who inspire my kid. I'm just not doing it. I gotta step in more. If I gotta step in more and more. The lovely said, I'm tired of looking at everybody butt out on TV in real life. The lovely also said, y'all remember Tina Turner wore some of those same outfits, and so did a lot of the other celebrities in the 70s. Tina Turner, Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, Donna Summer, Diana Ross. Okay, okay. And they just didn't show the butt. Well, I mean, I think that's a big deal if they don't show the butt.
Well, I think just risque then was just different than today. Like, have you seen the progression of bathing suits? Since the 20s.
Right.
Like risque just tops itself every year, whatever risque is. So
Right.
you
Well,
know.
let me ask y'all this then, BJ. Wait a minute now, because we getting out of bounds. Now, all we
Oh, okay.
talking about,
Okay.
and I'm because Vicky brought this up. I'm just asking, and the lovely saying, naming all these different celebrities, but we talking about teenage girls. Now, see, these celebrities,
Right.
I mean, they celebrities. They do this for a living. They making money, whatever, whatever. We just talking about regular high school girls. It's got to be. We really can't put them in the same under the same umbrella just because these celebrities are doing it. Then it's okay for these teenage girls to do it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So
that's a good point. That's a good point. We are bringing it back. We are talking about teenagers here. And I know though, Vince. There's a little bit of an argument here. Aren't you typically 18 when you go to prom?
you are typically 18. So yeah, you are. And do you feel like that a lot of it is allowed because they are 18?
I feel like that's a big part of it where it's like, oh, I can't really tell them what to do, or I shouldn't tell them what to do because they earned it or they deserve it or something. I feel like that kind of thing plays a part.
You're right. You could be right, man. It's just it's just the level of, like you said, risque-ness or whatever, the level of trashiness, if you ask me what it is, that these prom dresses has taken, man, I think it's just outrageous. The love she has daughters. There's no way she would let them be influenced by celebrities, nor were they ever allowed to dress that way. And I think that's where you reel that in. Mom she still has I mean, the daughter can come in all day and say, well, Beyonce wore this 2 weeks ago on stage. Beyonce is Beyonce. You're not Beyonce. So I don't know. I think we just gotta reel that back in, man. But I mean, I don't know if y'all have paid attention to just on social media because this is prom time. But I was just looking, just flipping through, man. I was appalled at some of these freaking dresses, and it's just sad.
Different. It's different. I mean, I hear you. I hear you though. Even it's just different today. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to say because really, to be honest, I mean, hey, if I was at that prom and I was a dude, if I was younger, yeah, hey. But getting older is just you don't want your daughter, it's that perspective.
Man, you don't want. I wouldn't want my teenage daughter dressing like that because you're gonna have grown men looking at her.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's a whole nother creepiness to the whole thing. You got your kid walking around like this.
Yeah.
Your baby walking around like this, and with all her goodies out.
Teachers will be there.
Yeah, teachers gonna be that. Men gonna be men. Most, hopefully most grown men be looking at that like, what the hell? This little girl walking around like this. But you're gonna have some grown men saying, damn.
Yeah.
If she old enough to cross the street with that little ass dress on, she old enough to get hit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just a whole lot of stuff, man. I think you have to think about when you allow. And the reason I say, now, do you think that dad just not there, or dad, the mom and the kid and the daughter super cops up? What do y'all think? Super cop up against the dad and tell him, go in the room, sit your ass down. She wearing this. Which one you think it is?
I think there's a whole lot more of that, of a super copping or teaming up against the dad versus him just being okay with it.
Okay.
I think there's a whole lot more of the a team mom versus team dad.
Yeah. I wish we had a dad on here with some teenage daughters that may have went to the prom to see. Because I mean, all the buddies that I know, they would be on that same blast with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That man, no, hell no. You know, if it's too much, too much.
No way.
The lovely said a lot of the teenagers don't have jobs. So who do you think are buying the clothes? Yeah, me and BJ said it earlier. Mom is that's their thing. Mom is helping them pick out the dresses, taking them by the dresses, and mom is yeah. Um Moms are buying these clothes and allowing the daughters to wear that. Vince, then you say that mom had her cheeks hanging out at the mall with her daughters. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah. So I guess, like you said, like Vicky is saying, BJ, if it's good with mom,
Mm.
she,
Mm.
hey, you know what I mean? But yeah, and believe it or not, it was some Caucasians. You know that doesn't matter, but I mean, because you see a lot of the sisters walking around, you can tell it's a mom and daughter tandem, and the mom be damn near naked and the daughter be butt naked as well, man. Um,
Vince, let's clarify though. Prom is seen as especially for women, men probably mostly, see it as just a fun night out, but especially for women, prom is seen as a rite of passage. It's seen
yeah,
as like I'm a grown woman now, and you see it in how they dress. You see that in how they dress, like, and their makeup and everything. They look
yeah,
a lot older than
right.
they typically
You're
look
right.
day to day.
You're right.
Where and you see like the man, the boy or man, whatever you want to
Yeah,
call it, because 18 man. You see him, he's in his suit and everything, but he still looks very much like an 18-year-old kid,
boy. Yeah,
just in a suit,
yeah.
and behind the wheel of a rental. But
Right.
she looks like all of a sudden like a grown woman next to him.
You're right. You stepped on something with that. You're right. This is this is probably their first time actually looking like or getting all gussied up like a grown woman
Right.
with everything, with the dress, with the makeup, with the nails, with everything. That's you got that, and then you got that wedding. So
Yeah.
you're absolutely right. So maybe it's like what we saying. Moms are living vicariously through the daughters,
Hmm.
and they like, okay, this is her first taste of womanhood.
Yeah.
So
Let's see how grown we can get you.
that's what. So I mean, if ladies, if you think that the ladies are thinking that way, what's your thoughts on that? Because BJ just made a great point. I didn't think about it like that, but this may be the moms saying, okay, this is your first taste of womanhood. I mean, they're allowed to stay out later. They're
Yeah.
going out with the boyfriend.
Yeah.
It's almost understood that it might possibly gonna be some hanky panky because
Almost.
most of the guys get rooms.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's a whole grown up experience that the parents are privy of. They know about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
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 Um. Wow. So Julie said, Rod says he with you. He would absolutely say something. That's my cousin. I already know how he rock, man. Yeah, he ain't having that crap. The letter said you have a lot of mothers who live vicariously through their daughters, so they allow that. What's up, Luke? Julie said we are in the car and he is driving, but we listen. Okay, got you, Julie. The letter said the more Kanye tell Kim not to let their daughter wear certain clothes and makeup, the more she does it.
Oh man. Yeah.
That's absolutely right. Now I don't know if that's but I know Kanye when he used to, have his little thing. He used to say his daughter wasn't gonna be like that.
Yeah. He
His
did.
daughter wasn't gonna do this and do that. But Kim is trying to dress that little girl up like a little already, man. The lover said her daughter's prom dress had cold, no cleavage, dress code, no cleavage, no shoulders, no dresses above the knee. The lover said also, then y'all have to realize a lot of these moms are still in their 30s competing with their daughters. Well,
Oh,
that's
that competition. That's different. I don't know nothing about that. That is a complete woman thing. Oh my
yeah,
God.
that's a whole different animal
So
right there,
real
man.
though. So real.
A whole different animal. But it's yeah, man. It's just like I said, bro. I just was thinking about it, looking at, like I said, perusing through social media, man. Saw
Yeah.
some of the pictures and was like, oh
Yeah.
wow, this
I
is great.
mean, just real quick, just to peruse through. I mean, you see see looks like this, and you're like, okay, like you said, thigh is normal. Thigh is normal today.
Oh yeah, the thighs are gonna be out anyway.
But you see, he got his chain on. He got his gold shoes. She's looking like a grown woman with the with their whole like she would never wear that typically. She's got a whole like head jewelry and all that and the feathers.
Yeah.
They're really stepping out. Let me see if it'll keep going. Is it playing? Hold on one second.
Way.
Today.
Real fans, Biggie and Fate 8 out of 10.
All right, I'm muting that. But anyways, you see,
Now
okay, you
see
see
something like that. I mean,
that's what we're saying. She's stepping out as like I'm a grown woman, so
yeah, that's a grown woman dress, man.
And look at him, like that's what I'm saying. He still looks like a kid, but he's in a suit.
He's a boy in a tux. Yeah,
boy in a tux. Like this, same thing. Her
body
next,
con.
right?
Yeah.
Here, same thing. I mean, it looks like his mom next to him. Like she looks decade. I mean, she looks like she's 10 years older than him, really.
Right. I don't know what that's about.
I don't know what that one is, but yeah, you see, like this is a nightgown, but I mean, like that's supposed to be a prom dress, but yeah, I mean, I hear you, man. So
I mean, and these are PG rated, man, versus a few of those I saw.
Okay. Oh,
these are PG. Yeah, some of those I saw, man, was just like, damn. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. I just want to run it by y'all, see what y'all think, man, about this crap, man. So we're gonna switch real quick, BJ. I sent you a video, man, and I thought this was interesting, bro. This was the first time I've ever heard anything like this, and I am in total disagreement with the brother, actually. But I felt him, and I felt his point. But I disagree with what he said, and I don't, and it's the one where I sent you where the guy was saying I think it was on TikTok, where the gentleman was saying that if he marries a woman, then he's gonna make that mom make her kids call him dad. And, bro, I just totally disagree with that, man, and I just wanted to. I never feel like you should make a child call a stepdad dad, or make a child call a stepmom mom. Either way, I think it's wrong. I think that the kids should do that on their own if they decide to do that. But he was adamant about it. And
video, that's wild.
So let's just play this and just kind of let everybody hear it. And just I want to hear everybody's opinion on what you think, because I mean, he made some decent points, but still, I don't rock with it.
All right, let's see.
When I get married to a woman with kids, if the kids keep calling me Tuck or my name, my first name, that's disrespectful.
How?
Can I tell her that them your kids?
Well, that's what you introduce yourself to them as. That's what they know you as.
No. It's on her to then change their pattern.
If y'all are married,
right?
What do you want them to call you?
Dad. You can't tell me to be a father to those kids and not be respected as one.
I agree with it. So like when
you
I got
cannot,
married,
because if you believe that, I can say them your kids. So when we have kids of our own, I can treat them differently, right?
No, you can still be respected as a father figure and still be called by your name. Like my uncle, I called him Jay since I was a little baby, and my stepdad, I call him Tom because that's what my mom and him discussed.
That shit was disrespectful. Just because you do it don't mean it won't disrespect. Okay, so we teaching our kids to say yes ma'am and no ma'am to strangers, but we can't teach them to say, oh, that's dad right there to the taking care of you. Make that make sense. They can show more respect for a stranger then the person actually
Well, wait
feeding
a
them,
minute.
give me the duties without the title.
Let me finish.
Don't give me the duties without the title. When I
Hey, okay. So, although I disagree with him, he makes some good points, man.
Yeah.
And he's pretty adamant about that. Don't give me the duties without the title. He wants to be respected as, I mean, to him, dad carries a lot of weight. Just the name carries a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's your thing? What's your take?
I think he wants to be called daddy.
He does. He's taking care of those kids. He feel like a dad. He's doing dadly duties, and don't call me Chuck.
Man, I think he just has. I think he's got a stereotype stuck in his head. He's got an impression of what it means to call somebody just by their name. You know, when he grew up, it just must have been very disrespectful for him to call his parents by their first name, which in most households, at least most black households, that's true. You know, it's disrespectful, or the parents will tell you it's disrespectful to call them by their name. You know, say something to your mom and you go, "Hey, Linda," and Linda will be like, "What'd you call me?"
Yeah.
Or don't you ever call me by my first name. You get that.
Yeah.
No.
And they base it off all the shit I'm doing for you. That's what they base it off of. The way I take care of you. And so that's why I said I don't disrespect his opinion, man, because that's basically what he's saying. And then see what he said. Now, if we have our own kids, can I treat them different? Because they calling me dad? And yours is calling me Chuck?
Right.
Can I treat them different?
I mean, I feel like no matter what, they would be treated different. At least to some priority, yeah. I mean, it doesn't.
No, I can honestly say that's not a case at all. It's not a case at all. I mean, no, because I mean, I was a stepdad, but my boys will tell you I ain't treating neither one of them no different. You know what I mean? My stepson probably got way more. I know he did. He got way more stuff, material stuff, you know. And yeah.
So does that depend on age? I know I don't want to get too far. We can come back, but does that depend on age that you became the stepdad? Because you know,
and it could be because I mean I was there when he was a little baby, so
right.
If that's a possibility. I mean you would have to ask somebody else. It did came on at a different time, so that very well may be. But even with that, he was never made to call me dad. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to make him call me dad, but he decided just one day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Leaving the room. All right, dad. And it just kept on from there.
And wouldn't it be better to how did you feel that day?
Hey man, I felt 10 feet tall. I mean, and it kind of surprised me, of course, because I wasn't expecting it. But when it happened, not only did I feel 10 feet tall, but it felt normal. And so once the high came down, that was just, and then, but at that point I started looking like, was that a mistake? Or you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, was that a mistake, or did he?
After you said it a couple more times.
But I mean, it was. He never said anything different that day. Yeah. Even in being upset at times with, you know what I mean? He still kept it with that. So to me, I think once a child feels like you're treating them a certain like that, then that's when they decide to do it on their own.
And wouldn't it be better to earn it? So I mean, that's where I kind of disagree with him, because I would want to earn that, you know, seeing as you're not my actual child. Yeah. Just because I walked in, you know, to your life doesn't mean I'm just all of a sudden dad. Because what if I leave and another 3 dudes after me, you know, the kids are just gonna keep being forced to call them dad? Like, that's gonna mess that kid up. That's gonna mess that kid up.
You're right. That's gonna mess that kid up. Like, damn, I was called the last 3 dudes dad. I called this turkey dad, you know. Man. What up, Sam? Lewis say he doing too much. Respect is crucial, but don't have to be called dad. Yeah, man, I totally agree. And like I said, I don't disrespect homeboy's opinion, because I think he has some valid points, and if he feel that way, more power to him. You know what I'm saying? But and he felt strongly about it, man. And I think that is going to probably mess, it may mess up some relationships he's in if he's not already married and all this is going on.
Yeah,
because
that's too much he's carrying into the relationship. That's already considered baggage.
It is, and that's going to be a constant argument with mom when because most of the time it's like what you said, BJ, it's the time that they get in there. He may get in there and the kid may be already 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
And his dad may come get him every weekend. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and it's I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Not benefit of the doubt. That's not what I meant to say. I want to give him I want to be transparent. I want to be fair. He did say marriage, or they're talking about marriage, but I still don't think it's a difference. Whether you're married or not. I still think you got to earn that.
You're right. I don't either. I don't think if you're married or if you just been there forever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You shouldn't. I don't think a kid should be forced to be in any kind of relationship.
Yeah.
I think that's totally wrong, man, to make a kid, go give her a hug, call her mama.
Right. We talked about that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't agree with that not one bit, man. You let this kid get comfortable when they get comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it may, some of them may take a while, some of them may you actually, if they too comfortable too fast, you might want to check that.
Exactly.
You did. Right. So
yeah.
But I don't know what do y'all think about this video? Nobody's really chiming in. Maybe they still trying to mull it over. But you seen the video. Lewis said he he's doing too much. So but Lou, what about, you think he has some good points? I mean, he has some good points. Now let's not just disregard that the dude didn't have some good points that he put out, man. And for whatever reason, he just like BJ said, he just stuck on, if I'm doing the duties, then I deserve the title. For whatever reason, the title is a big deal to him.
Crown me. That's what he said. Right. He wants the crown.
The lovely said, right, don't force it. Yeah, Lou said, yeah, he has some good points. Well, I guess Lou said he's still though. That's a bit much, man. But I don't know. Like I said, he's going to have situations, man. He's gonna have some situations. There's good points on both sides. Yeah, it is. It's good points on both sides.
I mean, I can understand him where he would feel disrespected, but I can't understand him where he would try and force the respect.
Yeah, I don't even know why he feels it's disrespect, but like you said, we don't know his journey. We don't know what he's been through. So I mean, he's definitely had a bit of a something to him to feel as strongly about it as he does.
Oh yeah, he's passionate.
That almost sounds like a deal breaker for him.
Yeah.
The lovely said, I don't think that the kid dislikes the stepfather any less just because they don't call him dad. No, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I don't think so either. A lot of times a kid will, depends on, like you said, BJ, how old they are, they'll take on whatever the mom calls them. That's what they'll call it.
Yeah. I mean, I really, if he's okay with being called stepdad, I think that's fine too, because that still takes a hump for a kid to even call you their stepdad.
I've never ever heard that.
Really?
I've never heard anybody refer to a stepdad as stepdad.
Wow.
Have you?
Yeah.
You heard?
Now, I mean, I'm talking older, okay? Like you're like 16 or
Period.
older.
I've never heard anybody say, "Hey, stepdaddy." Never.
Oh, no, not to them, but referring to them.
Oh, that no.
Referring,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
referring to
yeah.
them. Oh yeah,
I
no,
was
no, I'm
gonna
sorry.
say, man, I've
Yeah,
never heard that, dude. I've
yeah,
never
you're
heard
right.
that.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
nah, that that don't even. Hey, stepmom. Hey, stepdaddy.
no. Well, that'd be cool though, but no, I just meant referring to
I
them, like
don't
when they're
think I would
talking
like
about
that.
them. You don't think
Put
so?
that step on the front, man.
That's like you come in the room, say, "Hey, stepson." Hey,
Yeah,
stepdaughter.
yeah. I think I read you just called me Vince, the
Who,
stepdaddy.
who's my favorite half brother?
Yeah. Hey, yeah, brother. How you doing?
No man,
Ooh-wee.
that'd be messed up. Yeah,
That'd be
you're
messed
right.
up, bro. You know, I've never thought about that. Have you ever thought about that? I've never heard somebody call
No.
somebody, "Hey, stepmom. Hey, stepdaddy."
Even saying it, I didn't think about it till you really put it into a sentence. Because
Yeah.
I couldn't even get past just I'm like, of course I'm talking about when you're talking about your stepdad to someone. I couldn't even imagine
Yeah.
like calling them to their face. Hey, stepdad, can you run me up to McDonald's? Can we get to McDonald's, stepdad? Like what?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well, the lovely said her oldest daughter refers to her stepmama as stepmother. I've never heard that, man. I've never heard.
Well, older. I mean, now that's where I said like also age. She says her oldest daughter.
Oh, okay, okay. Maybe it is an age thing.
I mean, if you're 30, you might say that.
If I'm 30, I'm not saying,
No,
"Hey, stepmama." I'm not
I,
doing it, man.
it sounds a little more normal. It sounds a little more normal coming out of 30 year
Really?
old's mouth. I think so.
I think I'll just go with mama, man, or mama two, or
Mama two,
something, man.
Mama two.
This I don't know. The whole stepmama. I would just go with mama. The whole
Yeah,
stepmama, the whole step on that on the front of it, man, it's damn near. I don't know. I
Ma,
know
Mama two is a kick in the chest.
mama two is a kick in the ding ding, but I think that I mean I stumbled and threw that out there, but stepmama is worse. Is just as bad.
Oh man, how would I feel if I walked in the room? I've been in this relationship with this woman for 7 years. Her son is like 9 years old now. I've been there since he was 2. I walk in the room and he's like, "What's up, daddy number 2?" I'd be like, "What did you just?" I'd be a little
Yeah,
upset. Like, what did
yeah.
you?
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Uh, uh,
You're right. You're right. You're right. I don't know, man.
I might do
That's
a little. I might, do a little feet shuffle. Ooh, what?
yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. That's I don't know. That's a deal. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. So yeah, my man felt certain type of way about it, man. So I guess Lewis and the Lovely say they couldn't rock like that. Kids shouldn't be forced. I totally agree.
I agree.
I totally agree. Um, BJ, real quick, man, we gonna wrap this up. But I wanted to say, man, you know somebody. Everybody knows somebody like this. You don't ever want to be, and if you can hear me, just listen to what I'm saying and take heed to what I'm saying. Don't always be the person that everybody's waiting on. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
You don't want to always be that person, man, that everybody is waiting on to do a project, to go somewhere, to whatever. You don't always want to be that person that everybody is always waiting on. We waiting on BJ. Did y'all do so and so? Nah, we waiting on BJ. Did y'all make it yet? Nah, we still waiting on BJ. And this is a broad thing. and it's for everybody, man. And it's just that's all it is. And it's not a personal thing; it's a generic thing. But you don't never want to get that title. That we always what y'all ready? No, we waiting on Mike.
That title turns into a reputation. It turns
into you get to the point to where people don't want to even fool with you, man.
Mm-hmm.
So when things come about, they'll just leave you out of the loop because of your reputation.
Yeah.
So you never want to build that type of reputation where we waiting on Mike. Y'all make it yet? No, we waiting on Mike. Did y'all finish yet with work? No, we still waiting on Mike. That's just a little tidbit to take with you. And for everybody to take with them. So, if you that person, or if you know that person, if you care about that person, you may want to say, look at man, you got to do something different, bro. Because the way I look at it is, and it's just me, just my own opinion, it don't mean nothing. But if you are always that person, I think that you're being that person on purpose. Because you think you either the show don't start till you get there type of thing, or I don't respect nobody else's time, so y'all ain't gonna rock and roll till I get ready. So you might well shut up. That's the way I take it. You feel me? Which is a kick in the cornflakes. But yeah, either way, it ain't sexy. You dig? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So look, man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. I'm about to go watch the game, bro.
Got some quarters left in the game.
Got a few quarters left, man. But listen, great show. Thank you for chiming in, man. Thank everybody for chiming in. And we got a couple things going. If you knowing somebody, well, I think prom is over now, but I was about to say, if you know a young lady and the dress is a little too much and she close to you, say, hey, niece, that dress is a little bit too much for the prom. Save it
too
for
late. I already bought it. Shut up, uncle. I'm gonna tell my mom you said something about my dress and you looking at me.
Damn. There go that plan. Ball up, throw it away. You right. And 9 times out of 10, the mama gonna say, why the hell you looking?
Don't say nothing about what my daughter is wearing. You mind your business.
Look at man, we're gonna get up out of here, BJ. And then look at man, I'll talk to you Wednesday, bro. Until then, my brother, I'm gonna holler.